Settled next to the Willamette River, Autzen Stadium is a jewel in the Pacific Northwest, and the flock of Ducks that call it home have made this one of the most challenging places for any team to come calling. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see the number 23 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Gators will put total leather and we'll get started. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Ducks offense takes the field to start this game off. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games.
Here comes the offense on first down. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. They'll go to the toss. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the running back. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Ducks will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. On the return, it's Daniels. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Gators offense has the ball for the first time. One way to mitigate the explosive capabilities he has on the outside is be physical with him, and this dude will do that.
He will do that, and you don't see a lot of offenses take the top off this D because of this guy roaming around in the middle of the field. He is a true center fielder, so this receiver's going to have to make plays.
This does such a great job of getting guys on the ground. A lot of people are in position, but he makes plays, so him versus a dynamic wide receiver on the outside would be a great matchup.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Here's the handoff. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
Yeah, these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. These teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired, but you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. On 3rd and short, the power run here. Tackle is made after the first down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Pulls it and fires to the left. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Here they come on 2nd and 10 from the 47 after the incompletion. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And he dropped a quick spin move on him before being dragged down. Solid pickup on the play. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Moore will throw, getting some heat. And the missed connection on 3rd down. And the Ducks will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He came so close to pinning them deep, but maybe just a little too greedy. Tried to get it too close, and it'll come out to the 20. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4. They'll run play action. Lost one deep down the right side. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Catch in the middle, it's Wilson. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. To the air on 1st down. Finds his tight end.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. He can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He wants to throw it again. He's right on target. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? The throw to the outside is complete. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete on the right side. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. He's gonna pass. Finds the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the 2nd quarter. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Gets it out fast. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd down play from the gun. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. It is good! And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Complete to start this drive. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Second down coming up.
He's back to throw on second down. Finds his man. It's Stewart. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. It'll be third and short from their own 33. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He'll be stopped short. Picks up one, but they're facing 4th and 1. The Ducks line up to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got his man downfield. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Takes the handoff. It's Webb. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They've had to punt the last couple of times they've had it, David, now trying to put something together.
But, Reese, you know how much I love punters and kickers. Like, you don't want to see them very often. Those are not guys that we want to see on the field. We want to do something else and be a little bit more productive offensively here.
And I think, David, on this drive, the quarterback's just got to settle down a little bit. These last few drives, looks like he's seeing ghosts. We've seen him force the football. He's missed a couple throws. He needs to just take a deep breath and play within himself.
Moore to the air. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3.
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions like that.
The Ducks decide to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. Like, the passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Quickly complete. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was. But now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Gets it out quickly.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. Gator fans love to see their teams light up the scoreboard, but they'll take the defense bringing the heat too.
And I think that was a staple, Reese. Back in the day, you had great offenses for Florida, but the teams that really had the most success and that reached the highest mountaintops, they had great defense to go with it. This defense playing well.
It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Trying to find his man on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Now 2nd and 10. Wants to throw. It's Lagway. Quickly to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's caught downfield. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. He'll just keep slinging it. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
Well, it's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. Looking for a crease, it's Webb. Corralled and brought down by the defense. Offense calls a timeout here, critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Wants to throw on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Wilson. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. The Gators will line it up on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Extending the play. He'll pull it down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Now one falls out of bounds, incomplete. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The Gators will punt it away on 4th down. He's getting a lot of work, 4th time he's punted tonight. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. The give from the gun. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like you've had an enjoyable day there today in Eugene. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in Autzen Stadium.
And the Ducks will kick it away to crank up the second half. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He'll keep it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Now he's going to break the pocket. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Well, the defense obviously went in at halftime. They were trailing on the scoreboard. They needed to make some adjustments, and already they're showing some positive signs. On the very first drive of the second half, they're able to register a sack on third down, looking to get the ball back to their offense here.
And the Gators send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going, and something can start to build.
And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. The give to the back. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. After misfiring, it's second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down. The Ducks will call on their punt team. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Fires to the big fella. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Gators are on the move. To the ground with the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. They've got the ball in midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Lagway. They're setting up the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. They'll lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Finds his man, and they convert. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. On the run, it's Webb. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Burke. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Leaves it with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. They'll go to the ground. Tough running this deep in the red zone. He's got 4 down to the 11. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's Got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Gator.
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Rice fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. Thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough and could just find a way. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to UTSA. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. There to make the stop, and we've played 3 in this one. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Caught behind the line. It's Stewart. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He looks that one in nicely. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. That's caught. It's Dickey. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. The Ducks will have it 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Looking to throw it again. He's got the tight end. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. Looking for a gap. It's James. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. Unloads quickly. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Got his man quickly. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Now on 2nd down. Moore will throw. This time he's got it. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Oregon! Old Uncle Mo has changed sidelines.
Look out, brother. Here's what happens, right? Something happens, get you close in the ball game. The defense needs to come out here, get a stop, get that ball back to the offense. Oh, Uncle Mo on your side.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover?
They talk about having to have it. We needed to force the turnover. We had to get the football back. They're in such a good position to run out the clock, try to win. No, sir. Our ball, first down.
Here comes the offense onto the field again. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? After the misconnection, it's second down. It's a draw. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They'll try to pick up a few here on third down, but from here, it would be a 60-yard attempt. He's looking downfield to throw. Pulls it in. It's Stewart. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And they are coming out for what will be a huge field goal attempt. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful back.
And that's why this kid is so automatic. Set him up anywhere on the field, and he puts it right down the pipe.
Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the fourth quarter. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get landed up.
Back to pass, it's Lagway. Got out of trouble and throws. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. He gets a block, working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The offense lining up for a first down play. He wants to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's James. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. Makes the grab on the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The clock has stopped as we have reached the 2-minute warning here in the ballgame. And the Ducks will send out the punt unit. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's got his man, makes the grab. You know this sophomore has a big arm, and there were some revolutions on that one. They'll throw it on first down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. At midfield, he's got room. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
You know, I think in this situation of the game, too, if I'm this guy, I'm thinking the same thing, right? I'm throwing and getting yards, and if it's not there, I'm going to take this game over myself with my legs. We're in the fourth quarter. We've got an opportunity, one possession down, to get back in this thing. I just got to do whatever I got to do to make that happen.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The hand to the running back. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Splits the uprights right down the middle. They take the lead just over a minute to go, and now, guys, the challenge, try to stay on top. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Throwing right. He's got it. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the 1st down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory. Using his legs, it's James. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. And quickly to the line of scrimmage, they spike it and stop the clock. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. So now we'll line up for one of the biggest kicks of this game. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. The final grains of sand were about to disappear from the hourglass, and just in the nick of time, they tie it up. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. From inside the 10, here he comes. And the returner is stopped. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably maybe 1 possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Paul. We're like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays. Back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Running back searching for a hole. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. He'll run it again. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the 1st down. It is getting loud as this crowd tries to help its defense. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. They'll leave it with him. Brought down after a pickup of 5 yards down to the 10. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Touchdown, Florida! They take the lead here in overtime.
Florida, number 11, with the grab and the score.
Now to push the lead to 7 in overtime. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
That makes the score Florida 20, Oregon.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Moore to the air. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Ducks! They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie.
Got to be impressed with the level of execution here in the second drive of OT. One play, score a touchdown, and now it's decision time, David. You kick the extra point and keep this thing going, or do you go for 2 and try to win?
Yeah, and you're right. The response was amazing. I mean, you give up a touchdown, you have a tendency to get down on yourself. No. First play, great execution. Now, do I go for the win? Do I play this safe, or do I go try to take this moment right now and get the W?
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Now, first down here in the second overtime. The give on the inside. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. He'll pull it on the read. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. Now the play fake. He makes the connection. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. They'll try to get it in with the run.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get...
Touchdown, Oregon! That score gives them the lead here in the second overtime.
Down in tight to the goal line, you saw some good movement up front by the offensive line, getting a push and giving that running back a chance.
Second overtime, and they'll have to go for 2. Moore will throw. They do not get the 2, and now the lead sits at 6 in double OT. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Pocket starts to collapse. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Now on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And they get the sack just like that.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
They are up against it, a 3rd and long, needing a touchdown here in overtime. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. That'll do it. The sack ends it as the defense puts the final nail in the coffin. My pulse rate is still through the roof on this game. I would have called that one for free. Wait, I don't want to get carried away. But it was a really fun game and a great win.
It really was. I know we're all up here. We're bouncing around. We're excited after having seen what we just saw. What a great win for this team to go out and do it in overtime. That's the type of game that fans are going to be talking about for a long time, David.
Yeah, right. If you know Reese Davis, that is not happening. But we got a free game that was awesome. Back and forth, nip and tuck, and bonus time. You got some free overtime play in that one.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.